Like, I could tell you guys what happened, but if you guys would barely even believe it, I think it is so fucking true. I hope nothing bad happened. I mean, it was pretty bad. Like, it was crazy. It is
was really
like,
shit.
straight out of. Oh my god. Stop, you guys. Okay, do you guys actually want to know what happened? Okay, so at like 9 a.m. on that 13th, right?
Here it goes.
Don't really care. I mean, you're gonna be surprised on you. So like 13th at like 9 a.m. It knocks on my door, and it's just 3 guys beating my dad down with guns.
That's
And I
true.
go out in my living room, and there's just a gun pointing on me at
Telling
9
the truth,
a.m.
by
on
the way.
that day. And
He's not trolling, by the way. This is all real.
for about 2 hours, I was in my room,
They had him fucking strapped to the chair, bro.
and they wanted crypto, which I didn't have, but they didn't know that. So for about 2 hours, I think I got like hit in my head like 15 times with a gun, which doesn't actually hurt a lot because the adrenaline. I'm not even kidding. Like, the punches did not feel anything. The tape hurt way more than the punches. So about 2 hours, then they got nothing. And then 1 hour, they tried to get like from my bank stuff. You should see the other guy. Yeah. And then the last hour, they tried like PayPal, they tried everything. They didn't get anything. So they did take my Pokemon cards, which is a bit sad. So like, you people that send me Pokemon cards, I just don't have them anymore. So that's a bit sad. You were kidnapped? No. They put it as like aggravated assault and like house break-in and something else.
Bro, he's not going into detail. When Anton was like talking to me, I think it was like a fucking week or 2 weeks after it happened. Bro, Anton sent me a picture of his arm. Oh my fucking god. Bro, his arm, I won't show it. I still have the picture in our DMs. He showed me his right arm. Bro, that shit looked like a ripe banana. Like, you know, a banana with like those black spots, or like black spots on it. His arm was really looking like that, bro. It was crazy.
And then
He showed it? Oh.
they took a Lambo key, but my Lambo wasn't home, so the insurance company like took.
Oh yeah, it's here. Wait, I will come back. Yep.
So it was they were in my house for 4 hours, and then they left, but they didn't get anything, which was good, I guess.
Where did this happen? It happened in Sweden at Anton's house because company addresses in Sweden are public, so they could see how much he earns and they could see how much, where he lives, and it was very easy to track down. Not to mention, Anton is known for driving a super expensive car.
And then when they left, I had to like bite off tape for 20 minutes straight, which completely fucked my arms up. I'm like unreal because I have my medical conditions. So like my arms were just blue and bruised. I'm not even kidding. And they tried to like pull my fingers back, so I got fractures in my fingers. But it was weird because like they didn't know me. They were like, "Oh, we searched up your company because I live in Sweden," and they were like, "Oh, we want crypto." But I didn't have any crypto, so it was just like they like tried to beat the crypto out of me, but I didn't have any crypto. So
in case you guys are wondering why they are asking for crypto and not for just bank or PayPal, because if he tries to transfer a large sum of money through PayPal or bank, it's very easy to reverse, and they will have their info. And you try to donate like more than like 5k in a bank, like another account that you never wire to. They're gonna put the transfer on hold. They're gonna call you. Hello, is it you? Sending $100,000, no, $500,000 to a random number. And if you use it with crypto, then they will. It's untraceable. It is completely untraceable, and it's instant. And there is nothing you can do to reverse it, and it's basically untrackable. It is really impossible to track crypto. But the thing is, Anton doesn't have crypto. I used to have crypto, but this scared the shit out of me. I withdrew everything in crypto, bro. I withdrew everything I had in crypto.
You know, and was I solo queue? No, because they were there for so long that like I started talking to them, and in the end, after like 3 hours, we were like doing small jokes. I was like, "Yo, can you leave my PC?" He was like, "You must have something on the PC." Then I'm like, "No, I'm just too lazy to buy a new one." And then he just left my PC. And like I was like, "Yo, can I get my ID card back?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll give it to you before I go." Like, it is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I can.
Legit the most brain dead thing ever. So the only thing they took was the Pokemon cards.
Bro, it was so up, they didn't unstrap him, so he had to, like, he already said, he had literally to buy the tape, and he was like telling me that he had like no, like after the adrenaline wore off, and that he had like literally no feeling in his like arms and his like mouth, and it was really fucking hard. So insane criminals, they didn't like. Anthony is literally like a small guy IRL. Even if they untaped him, what is he gonna do to them, bro? Like, fucked up. Yeah, his family is fine. They moved ever since.
For 4 hours, and then they pour like gasoline on me. I had like a knife to my stomach, and he was like, "Yo, if you're crypto and you're lying, I will stab you." And I was like, "Okay, well, look my email, and then you will see I don't have anything." And I did not get stabbed, so I was right. So I won it.
Okay, Anton, but nobody uses crypto sites. People use IRL crypto wallets, bro. And most smart people have that shit hidden in a fucking secret L9 stash in their garden.
He was straight out of a movie. And then I called the police, and the ambulance came, and I was taken to the hospital. I was in the emergency for like 10 hours.
W hospitals, 10 hours in emergency. The guy literally almost got shot to death, stabbed to death. You will wait 10 hours to get service, bro.
And I had X-ray on my skull and my hands. And then, how's your dad? Oh, what the f? That was not a voice crack. That was not a voice crack.
Dad got robbed. Yeah, he got robbed at gunpoint. They beat the shit out of his dad. They beat the shit out of him. And they had him in a chair for a couple of hours. It's inconsistent because he told me it was way longer than 2 hours. So I don't know, maybe he made shit up for stream for people not to feel bad.
I still do not voice crack. Listen, that's fake. My dad was fine because my dad's old, so they didn't hurt him, which was like, they were like nice even though they were breaking in.
Bro,
and your voice crack?
Don't know what are you saying?
Like, my dad was like allowed to just, he's old, so they didn't hurt him or anything, which was good. So that's, they were nice.
Guys, they were nice. They had me strapped to a chair in a tape. They didn't untape me. They beat the shit out of me and threatened my life.
While being, they were nice in the unniciness.
All that 1v3s them. Okay, let's not joke about such tragedy. Anton is coping via laughter and just sharing this and being happy, but it will take some time for him to recover. There's a reason he has been streaming, so be respectful to my best friend Anton, okay? You better be respectful because Anton is a homie.
4 months. What happened after? I was in the emergency for like 10 hours. And then I didn't have a phone and I didn't have a PC. So then the newspaper called my brother and they were like, "Yo, would you guys like to give a comment?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm just not in the mood to give a comment. Fuck off." And then they put a kidnap attempt in the newspaper. So I got 500 messages asking if I'm kidnapped. And I couldn't respond to anything because the police took my phone and my PC and everything. So
what was the skin color of the robbers?
I just sat there and...
Rose, why are you on your alt account?
And I was like, yeah, this is great. Thank you. I appreciate this, guys. That was great of you. And then I wasn't allowed back home, so I had to live somewhere else. And I didn't have internet for like 2 months. And then I did nothing except watch a series for like 2 months. Played a bunch of WoW. What else did I do? Dude, my arms were completely blue. So the police were like, "Did they burn your arms?" I was like, "No, it's like my medical condition. It's from the duct tape." They were like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I was like, "Dude, it's fine. It's not as bad as it looks." And then because the adrenaline, I didn't even realize that my fingers were like, I had fractures in my finger because, when my pulse was like 180 and the adrenaline makes you feel like it's insane. It makes you feel nothing, right? So when you get punched in the head with a gun, there's like a black box in my eye because, they hit. But then the actual punch just feels absolutely zero. Nothing at all. It is so droll. So I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. Did you tell them they hit like a girl? No, that doesn't sound...
Yeah, taunting the robbers, threatening your life, bro. That's smartest Twitch chatter.
Not like a good idea. What happened to the robbers? I mean, they...
Yeah, Anton should just let his L9 roots take control and just flame the fuck out of them L9 style, like back in the days when they are actively integrating him.
I have caught 2 of them so far, but it's gonna take like a year or something, they said. Like 2 are caught, they were in the house, and then they are working, but it takes forever, they said. Or it's gonna take forever. I did lose my Pokemon cards, but like my arms... Wait, okay, I have a picture. Sure, I can show this.
Anton, you're a gazillionaire. You can just buy the Pokemon cards back, bro.
Right? It's in a cast, so it doesn't actually show that much. But like, this is like 3 weeks after
Awesome.
This is 3 weeks after,
Shown
and my
already.
arms and my face, and they were like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, listen, it's not as bad as it looks. It doesn't actually hurt that much." They were like, "We can give you some morphine pills." I was like, yeah, fine." But now I'm like, fine. Like my right
Isn't Sweden a giga-safe country?
arm has
I
some
don't
fucking
know.
bruises still that
I'm Polish,
it's not
bro.
gonna disappear, but other than that, it's fine. So yeah, that was the start of my year. So like people that said I scammed the Sabaton, like I didn't want to scam it, but yeah,
Anton,
that's
no need
an interesting start.
to explain. We understand.
No, like they kind of knew I streamed, but I was like, "Yo, my stream is on. Do you want me to turn it off?" They were like, "No, don't touch anything." And I was like, they were like, "Okay, where are the watches?" I was like, "Bro, I don't have any watches." They're like, "Okay, where are all the expensive things?" I'm like, "Dude, I did it. There is nothing." So they were there for like 4 hours, and the only thing they got was Pokemon cards. So like, it is true. The towel was on the window. Glad you're okay. I mean, I'm chilling now. Did they take the towel? No. Luckily, they left the towel. Oh, thank God. They took my 500 euro watch. So, but yeah, I'm not even kidding. It was like out of a movie. And then there was like people, they were like, "Yo, I didn't get my reward from the subathon." I was like, "Bro."
Why didn't they take his car? Bro, because he doesn't have it parked. I mean, let's not say why.
I could not give a
Thank God they were not smart enough.
Where was the Lambo? Well, the insurance company, so the insurance company didn't want to move the car because it's not home, right? And my mom was like, "Yeah, okay, you guys can pay the like 300K if they take it." And then the insurance company, I'm not even kidding, they appeared like the fucking Avengers in 1 nanosecond to just move the car. They were like, "Yeah, we are on our way right now to move the car." Did they hurt the cats? No. I mean, they wanted crypto and they said like, "Oh, it's supposed to take 4 minutes, but 5 minutes," and instead they were there for like 4 hours. But surely they've never watched me in my life if they think I have crypto, which, yeah. How much was the Pokemon cards in total? I think then it's like $7,000 or something worth of Pokemon cards, but they're also really hard to sell. Like it's really hard to sell Pokemon cards without like being noticed, right? They're also graded, which makes it harder, right? Like some cards.
Yeah, bro, when the insurance company heard the car was in danger, that is insured, and that they would have to cover shit, they were like, "Bro, 5 nanoseconds, I want you fucking there. I want 10 people, I want this car fucking secured, bro. We are not paying this guy."
Have you recovered since? I mean, some nights I slept bad and I couldn't sleep without sound on. But other than that, I mean, I was averaging like 2 hours of sleep, but that was kind of what I was doing anyway. But other than that, I'm fine. You moved house? Yeah, I did move house. I did. And we bought camera system and everything. So I have like 4 or 5 cameras outside, and then we have alarms
Thank you, Antonio. I already have access to them. I love watching you sleep.
and all that stuff. Did you sell your house? No, we're gonna use it as a summer house, I think.
I'm bro, considering the circumstances, the fact he only walked away losing Pokemon cards and a towel, and I mean that's fucked up to say trauma. That's low-key not the worst case scenario, but not the best case scenario either.
Also, the Handchirurg, what is that in English? And then he watched my stream. So my doctor watched my stream and TF so that was kind of control, and he played top lane and was diamond, and he was like, "Yo, it would have been funny if we met under better circumstances." I'm like, "Yeah, that's kind of funny." It's like, "I follow your stream." I'm like, "That's great." He's like, "So do these hand exercises now with your fingers." I'm like, "Yes, sir." And after all of this, the only thing I was like thinking about, I was like, "Bro, it would have been so great if this never happened, and like the subathon would have been so good."
It's okay, now that the video is out, I speak on behalf of entire L9. Robbers, if you can hear us, we will find you and we will deal with you. And we won't have mercy. We will not have any mercy, Mr. The Robbers. As L9, you do not fuck around with us. We will find you and we will deal with you. Slowly and painfully. Count your days.
Like now I'll never.
I'm making calls to Yamato's death as we speak, bro. You guys are.
It wasn't like I could have died. It was like, I'll never know how long this subathon would have lasted. It is so stupid. And I told Drutt, and Drutt was like messaging me like every day. He was like, "Yo, how are you?" He was like sending me voice messages. He was like, "How are you feeling?" He was like singing me and
I remember running through ChatGPT. Yo, ChatGPT, can you make me a rap verse about Ratirl, a Twitch league streamer? And I fucking rapped that shit to him. I wonder if I can find it, bro. Wait, I found it.
Yo, it's Anton, the rat in the cut. Twitch Jungle King, Poison Erupt. Space Glide Self, One Shot the Lane. L9 Legend, still bringing the pain. From Stockholm streets to Challenger rank. Rat IRL streaming, viewers go blank. Poison Vial pops, enemies fold. Anton the goat with the rat soul.
Good, bro. This was like a fucking few days after he told me he got robbed, and I'm fucking rapping in his DMs, bro.
I got grades, and yeah, and then I talked to Crowny, Ludewomba, and then like my Swedish friends, and then some IRL friends messaged me. They were like, "Yo, was this about you?" Blah blah blah, all that stuff. I was like, "Yeah." I mean, it was lucky though, because somehow there was no injuries in my head. I was just like craziest headache for like 2 weeks. I was getting out of bed, the entire world was spinning. I didn't need to have surgery on my fingers, which was good, so that helped a lot. And they said the fractures healed good. Did you cry? First, I laughed, and then they said that I didn't take it serious. But I think I laughed because I don't even know why I laughed. And then I cried a bit, and they were like, "Oh, he's crying." And I'm like, "Bro, I literally can't win. First, I laugh and I get flamed, and then I cry and I get flamed. So, like, how do I win this?" And then, yeah.
Amazing emote.
And then I just sat there. Did you think your son only needs physical therapy? Yeah, I got like exercises to do for like.
I mean, yeah, everyone handles situations like this differently. Some people cry, some people just don't care, some people just love the pain away and smile.
1 month, and then my fingers went a cast for like, I don't even remember, 1 month maybe. It didn't bleed. Well, my arms were bleeding, but that was it. I mean, I was bleeding out of my ears, but from like being hit. But I mean, that heals. So that's whatever. That's why they wanted me to do X-rays on my head to see if there was like any inner bleeding, but there wasn't. Did you go to therapy for PTSD? No, I tried to go because they wanted me to go. The police was like, "Yo, you should go and talk to someone," and I did, and she was useless, so I left after like 20 minutes, and then I just played WoW like 20 hours a day and pretended nothing happened, and just now I'm fine. Yeah.
Most useful therapist.
What kind of gun did they have? I don't know. I'll ask them next time.
I'm making it about myself. I remember going on therapy because of BPD and just anger issues in general, and the therapist for 5 visits in a row went in a circle and just kept trying milking money of me, and I was like, bro, therapy can be good, but it can be so fucking fake. It's so hard to find like a good therapist. I remember calling a therapist, and he was like, "Bro," I told him I'm a streamer and I play a video games for a living and my issues, and he was like, "Bro, you need to be ready. If you come to me, I will change your life. You will no longer find pleasure in those things, and you will grow up." I wanted to strangle that guy through the phone, bro.
It's pointing in my head. I'm like, "Oh, bro, what gun is that? It looks pretty freaky." Do you assume the Sabaton? I mean, I don't know what I want to do.
The only therapy I need is an obedient woman that will listen to every command I give her and be okay being my slave. Anyway, that was Marcel, not me.
I mean, I don't think about the situation now, though. Like, it's not like mentally I go around thinking about the situation. It's just never in my head. So I don't think I need to talk to someone. The police post was back of you. Yes, I think they posted my house or something. And there was like, the newspaper posted a kidnap attempt, but it wasn't a kidnap attempt. But and then I think they posted that they caught 2 people or something. Bro got hit in the head by a gun 15 times and started PTSD. Maybe that's the issue. Will you get back to
Permanent
streaming?
damage has been left on Anton.
I mean,
He's
if
playing
I'm,
TFT now.
but I don't know what I want to stream. Like, I just don't have leak mode. Isn't press publishing this making it worse because leaking personal info? But I mean, it's already leaked though. Like, I live in Sweden. Unless you have protected identity, like, because they said they were like, "Oh, we searched up your company and we saw this like $2 million like being revenue," and I was like, dude, there's just no money to get. Like, even on my bank, I had money, but you can't get the money out because the bank just instantly locked everything. So, like, even if you want, like, I couldn't even get my money out, even if I want to get my money. Like, I could straight up.
He's ranking TFT. He's plat in game right now. He's plat 3. Wait, is he mugging you? No fucking way, Rose. You were gold. Oh, he mugged you.
Have a gun to my head, and they will be like, "Yo, either you get this money out or I shoot you." And I'm like, "Well, I mean, I'm just fucking dead. I guess." Like, you know, it doesn't matter because you can't get the money out. So, like, did you hear anything like car driving to your house? I mean, I live out nowhere and there's no one there. It doesn't matter, like anything. There's like the closest neighbor is like 400 or 500 meters away as well. Like, oh my god, even if I heard them being outside, what would that do? Our door is like turbo. It's like one kick and the door. You know, they didn't have a type of security. No, I'm not gonna expect 3 people with guns to appear at 9 a.m. and break into my house and beat the shit out of me. My bad, guys. My bad.
Why did his father even open the door? Maybe they don't have like a lookalike, to see who is in front of it, but still a weird opening a door randomly at 9 a.m.
Just turn on stream on main with the timer while playing The Witcher would be fine. That's okay. Well, Kedge, okay. I mean, to be fair, like it is. I'm not even kidding. It was legit like out of a movie. Even now, I'm.
He kept saying, bro, I wanted to like I remember talking to him for the first time after it happened, and he was like, he said, bro, I felt like I'm in a movie. I'm sitting down, I'm strafed, adrenaline pumping through my body, and they are like getting like the stock of a gun and punching me with it. Bro, Drututt, I was really in a movie. I'm like, bro, you weren't in a movie. They fucking almost killed you.
Thinking about it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Did that actually happen? I would beat the shit out of them. Yeah, I'm sure you would, Gary. Dude, why did they have to take the Pokemon cards, man? Like, really? Like, not what cards did you have? If you scroll down on, oh wait, I'm on the wrong stream. If you go into my Ratirl stream and you scroll down,
yes, his priority is straight.
there's like a Ditto picture you can click, and that opens my carding collector, whatever it's called. I mean, the first couple of weeks were completely AIDS because I don't know if you guys know, but like it is impossible to live without like bank ID, all of this stuff. I had no ID card, no driver license, no bank ID.
Oh, bro, it's so f***ed up to live. I realized how much of a privileged chud I am when I had 50 zloty, which is like $12 equivalent, to live for like a week and a half when my bank just shut down my account and I wasn't able to pay with PayPal, like IRL. Bro, I realize how much of a fucking privileged chud I am, bro. When I went to a Żabka, I bought a panini and a Monster, and almost half of my funds are gone, and I'm like, oh my god, bro. Is this how wage is?
I had no access to any money, and the police were like 5 days a week. They wanted
Bros, because that's what you are.
me to come in, like 30-minute drives. So I had to like fix every day. It is impossible to live without that stuff. Why didn't you have a driver license? Well, because he said he was going to give my ID back, but then he forgot to give it back before he left. So, like, I just didn't have anything.
Wages by 500% market value Żabka food. I don't even earn that much. I think my income would be classified as, like, average Polish income, not gonna lie.
Countries, nope.
Just say a random number. $2.2k is average. That seems low.
I mean, to be fair, the chances of them doing it again, like, since 2 people are caught and then there is just nothing to steal, so what would the point of doing it again be? That would, the thrill, alright, the thrill of it. What the love of the game. Yeah.
Well, I think that's about covers it. Yeah, Anton covered the story pretty well. That's actually what I said. I mean, what he told me. Without some details, but yeah, it's pretty fucked up what happened to L9 boss. But I assure you, we L9 will handle it. We will handle all of it. Do not worry.